Hello guys, it's Chomps. We're doing another weekly Blaze. This time it is the February news week, finally. I feel like it's been forever since I did the last news week, but yeah, it is the February news week. I'm actually a little bit late because it is already Monday, about 1:45 a.m. Beyblade UX news already dropped a couple days ago. I was caught off guard by that. I'm like, oh, well, there go my predictions, I guess. So as far as predictions go, I didn't have anything like too crazy. Honestly, didn't know what the bits were gonna be like. I actually thought it was gonna be like a rubber flat for the new Drawn Sword evolution. Um, Based on the shape, because like a sword-like shape, I thought it was gonna be 160, so I was right on that. I did figure that the starter was going to be a new Hell's evolution, Hell's Scythe, Hell's Chain evolution, whatever you want to call it. As far as parts go, genuinely had no idea. I figured probably new Ratchet, but as far as a bit goes, I genuinely had no idea. And as far as the third bit goes, kind of they're going to do a Night evolution. They seem to just wanted to neglect Wizard Arrow. They didn't give it an alt like they did with the other two or other three first phase. So I'm like, oh well, we're probably just not going to do a Night Evolution or anything with Wizard Arrow. It's probably just going to like die off. So yeah, I thought they were going to go with like a third Knight, but nope, they did another Wizard. So I was very surprised about that. So as far as predictions go, it wasn't going to be a long segment regardless, so it's not that big of a deal. It's fine that I didn't do those. But as far as what we actually got, we got Drawn Buster 160A. So Drawn Buster, sword-like shape, looks pretty nice. I do wish UX had a little bit more going on. It's apparently they're meant to be like unique. Apparently that's the whole idea with a U. But like, why not just do this from the start then? I don't know. Maybe make each bay a little bit more unique from the start. That'd be kind of nice. At least like after like the first wave, I kind of get not doing those. But like once you get to like October, November, it's like okay, oh where was this at? So yeah, it looks like that is so they're doing. As far as the blades go, I think they're just one shade or one piece still. Although the gear chip cover is gone, so the stickers are probably going to scratch very easily. Not happy about that at all. But it is what it is, I guess. So anyway, moving on to 160. It looks like an oval-shaped ratchet, like well, kind of ovalish, like the 1.6 out of it. That's fine. And then the bit is apparently the A bit. We don't know what it's called yet. I'm guessing accelerate. And what this bit does is it's basically like a flat except a bit larger. And also there's more gears. There's 12 on flat, 10 on rush, and we saw how much of a difference that made. There are 16. Calling it right now. There's going to be wear issues. I don't know if it'll be with the bit or the stadium or both, but I'm just saying right now, willing to bet that there's going to be videos. I can already see a title like in my mind about this bit and how it causes wear issues or something. Already know it's going to happen because I'm assuming that 16 like gears, that's going to be very very fast. Like I know someone's going to complain about it eventually. I know it's going to happen. So we'll see when that happens. We'll see if I'm right or not. But yeah. Moving on, we have Hell's Hammer 370H. So I think it's going to be called Hex or something. Hexagon, Hex, probably Hex. It looks like a hexagon shape, which is very weird. I don't know how it's going to work. Hopefully we get some more news as the week progresses. Coro's not even out yet, so we should be getting some more news pretty soon here. So that is pretty nice. I actually haven't checked if there's new news or not. I've been busy. I'll talk about that in a bit, actually. I was very, very busy. Because this news dropped Friday night. Well, not Friday night. It was like Saturday morning. I was still awake, so for me it was like Friday night. But anyway, it was very busy Saturday and Sunday. And, well, I guess today's still Sunday for me. I mean, it's Monday morning, but whatever. Until like a couple hours ago, I was very busy. I'll talk about that in a bit. But yeah. Don't think more news has dropped, but we will be getting more within the next couple days, so that's pretty nice. Anyway. The blade itself, Hell's Hammer, it's three-sided, which at first I was like, why? But I'm like, wait, actually, it's fine. Hell's Scythe is four-sided, Hell's Chain's, five-sided. There's no consistency, so three-sided, fine. Reminds me of the screw metal wheel from Metal Fight. Kind of has like this weird pattern to it, so it's cool, I guess. But more importantly, the ratchet. 370. We've gotten 3 contact points before, but 70. We did it. We got a third height. You don't understand how crazy this is. I've been like, when are they going to do a third height? Like, are we stuck with 1680 forever? We finally got it. It's been long enough. This should have happened forever ago. Like, we should have gotten a third height by like November at the latest. The fact that it took us till March, like, how? I don't understand. But yeah. Anyway, next up we have Wizard Rod 570 DB. So 570, kind of a mix of things we already got now. But hey, another 70. That's cool. I'll take it. Wizard Rod itself is a 5-sided blade. It has like these 5 like little points on it. It looks pretty cool. I like it. The name's a little bit of an L, but you know, it is what it is. Just looks cool. Honestly, doesn't really feel as crazy to me. Like, I feel like Drawn Buster and Hell's Hammer, like, I could feel these being a little bit more unique, but I don't know, Wizard Rod just kind of exists to me. Maybe I'm missing something, but we'll see. And there's the Bit DB. I'm assuming it's going to be called Disc Ball. It's basically, it looks like a bit of a bigger ball on the bottom and also a giant disc. So I'm assuming this thing won't be able to use the extreme line, which is fine, but hopefully this gives it some better stamina, or at least helps it stay upright. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, that's that. Aside from that, we have the entry set. The entry set, which is, this has like very slight recolors of Drawn Buster and Wizard Rod. Also, a couple launchers and the the stadium, which is I think white with an orange extreme lines. That's pretty nice. And then we have some other stuff. I think there's like those are the UX releases. There are some BX releases. There's I think it's a white string launcher, and then 2 launcher grips. One of them is like white and blue. The other one is black and red. I think these are meant to be based on Drawn Sword and Hell Scythe, or Drawn Buster and Hell's Hammer, if you want to call them that. But yeah, anyway, pretty cool overall. I do like the launcher grips. They have a little bit more to them, a little bit more plastic going on. That's nice. So yeah, how do I feel about UX so far? I think the blades, they are mostly better. I do like that they're more dynamic, or supposed to be anyway. Wizard Rod, I don't really like that much. It doesn't feel different to me. I think Drawn Buster and Hell's Hammer do a better job at that. It's just nothing too crazy. It's like better design-wise, but like I don't think it's much more than that personally. And also the fact that there's no more like gear chip cover just really sucks. I don't like that at all. I'm sorry, but that's bad. Moving on to the ratchets. I mean, they're just more ratchets, but we are getting more. We're getting a 1 ratchet that is our 5th contact point amount. So again, another one of those. That's pretty nice. But more importantly, 70, again, a new height. This was the obvious one. Will we get a 50 or a 90? Or even start ending off in 5s? I don't know. But I hope so. But yeah, at least we're getting something. So we do get a 70 height out of it, which is I'll take it. I will gladly take it. So it's at least new. Cool. As far as the bits go, I'm actually pretty curious about these. Hex is looking kind of weird. Or I guess I shouldn't say Hex. I'll just say H. H is looking kind of weird. Want to know more about that, A's looking pretty cool. DB's interesting. They definitely did go with the bits here. I think overall I am happy with UX and what they've been doing. The base look better. But why is this a separate thing? These should just be the base. I think that these should just be bays. I don't understand why there has to be this big push on, these are meant to be unique, and we have to make their own product codes out of it. Like, why? Like, this should just be the baseline of every bay, in my opinion. So yeah. Yeah, that's my thoughts on UX so far. We'll have to wait for more news, but yeah. Also, I saw an interesting stat. I believe we have 20 bays now, like mainline bays. I believe it's 20, right? 8, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 20. Counting Phoenix Feather, by the way, since that was only a blade, but I will count it. But yeah, 10 of the bays are the original 4 or their variants. We have 3 Drawns, 3 Hells, 2 Wizards, and then 2 Knights. So yeah, 10. 10 of the 20 bays are those. So yeah. Not counting Durandzer. If you want to count Durandzer, then it's 10 of 21, but, you know. If you don't want to count Phoenix Feather, it's 10 of 19, so regardless, it's about half. Depending on how you want to argue that, it's either a little bit more than half, a little bit less than half, but whatever. Could we not have this many variants? Like, I'd rather just get unique stuff. Could we not have just started with, like, Drunbuster, Hell's Hammer, Wizard Rod, a Better Knight, and then just have everything else like that? Like, I don't know. I don't know, maybe the first four are okay enough. They kind of make sense. But, like, at the same time, unlike previous gens, because, you know, okay, yeah, it makes sense from the start, like, okay, you know, Burst, you know, Excel, for example, okay, it's like a flat, that makes sense, and then Victory Valkyrie got Variable, which was a very unique driver. With X, though, like, we were meant to start with the anime and stuff, so, like, I feel like maybe we should have started with stuff like this if we were starting like that, or at least, I don't know, evolve them sooner, and just, like, let the original, like, four or so be their own weird thing, maybe have like another bay or two like that, then immediately just start the UX type of stuff sooner. Maybe that's like a weird to do. I don't know, but I don't know how I feel about this. Like it's really weird. So yeah, we'll see how this pans out. But yeah, next up, after UX, Bottleman. We are waiting to see if there's more Bottleman news. I am holding off on making my next Bottleman video, which is going to be on why Godcap was bad. We'll talk about that in a bit. But yeah. I am going to wait to see if we get more Bottleman news or not. If not, then I'm making the video. But yeah, it looks like Bottleman's probably done. But hey, maybe the leaks just missed something or just stopped caring and there will be Bottleman. But if there's nothing for February, I'm just taking it as it's done, which I assume is what is likely here. Because the leaks covered up from, I think the last time we got leaks, it was February through May, and Bottleman was not listed, so yeah. Next up, my voice is kind of dead. I don't know if that sounds like, if it sounds different or not, but yeah, my voice has been dead. Do I need to go to the doctor soon? I might. My voice has been dead. Well, I think part of it is because I've been sleeping stupidly, and like my shoulder, like both of my shoulders are like kind of slightly inflamed, so that might be affecting like my breathing and voice, so I don't know. It sounds like something I should probably be going to the doctor for if it doesn't clear up pretty soon, because it's been like this for a couple days now. I'll wait for like a week. Like once it gets to a full week, so like a few more days, then I'll be like, yeah, maybe I should probably do something about that, but we'll see. Hoping it just clears up, because yeah, it's not as fun to record with, but it is what it is, anyway. After that, oh yeah, what I was doing. Yeah, I had to do two 12-page essays, and they were due at midnight, so like a couple hours ago. Well, I woke up late on Saturday. I woke up at like 7:30. And then I got up. I didn't feel well for a little bit. That was unrelated to what I was talking about. But I know what caused that, but yeah. I didn't really start doing anything like 11. And then at that point I was doing like laundry, then I had to start my school stuff like an hour later. And yeah, I did that, and I wrote one of the essays, and then didn't do much else. Went to bed, got up at like 6 p.m. today, and then basically just had to start that other essay, and then I finished that like at like 11. And yeah, I haven't looked at anything else. That's why I was busy. I did two 12-page essays in less than 24 hours. Fun time. That was not, but you know, anyway. Last thing for today, I will come back later in the week for more stuff when we get more updates on UX, but I do have my February schedule, which I've already talked about last month, but I will kind of just update it a little bit, so. Okay, so first up, on the 2nd, I put out the Welch Create video, potentially the final Bottleman unboxing, at least the final, like, new one. And then the 4th, I put up the video for Unicorn Sting. The 10th was reimagining Beyblade Burst Part 9, Buke Extended Part 3, finally got that done. And that'll be the last video until the 16th. Today is now the 12th, so yeah. 16th will be the Drunbuster, Hell's Hammer, Wizard Rod discussion, so the UX stuff. After that, the 20th, assuming that Bottleman stuff is not, talked about in the Korokoro, we'll have Bottleman Godcap wasn't good, Bottleman discussion. So yeah, that will be the next video for Bottleman probably, so. Yeah, I don't think Godcap is good, so unlike the other videos where I asked the question if it was good or not in the title, This one I'm just not bothering. I'm just, yeah, it wasn't good. I also, this video should be out the 20th, so if you're watching this now, for some reason you're watching it as it just came out, like, the Codcat video should be out soon, and if it's not, then that means there was news, but if it is, then there was not any news, so yeah. After that, the 24th, we have the Gotcha Problem, Beyblade discussions. This is going to be kind of a follow-up to my Random Booster video, but also I'm going to talk a lot about the actual, like, Rare Bait Get Battle stuff. So, will be a mix of both, kind of a mix of a follow-up and also just a new thing I want to talk about, so yeah. Just because I hate Gotcha. So, yeah. Anyway, after the 28th, I don't think there's going to be a video this day, but if I happen to get Sphinx Cowl that quickly, which I don't think I will, that's what the 28th is for, but assuming it won't be here in time, so we'll leave that one out. However, the 29th, there will be a video that day. That will be a big video, and that is going to be unboxing every Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Amiibo. I've talked about this before, but yeah. I have gotten every single Smash Amiibo. I have all the Smash 4 ones, all the way from Wave 1 up until the final wave with the last two DLC characters and their Player 2 alternates. I've had all those for years. The first wave Ultimate Amiibo was Wolf, Ridley, and Inkling. I've had those for like over 5 years just sitting in a box, and I haven't opened them yet. I've gotten every skill Amiibo since then. You know, all of them. All the way through the 2-pack of Pyra and Mythra in July of last year. Sora's the last one. It comes out, actually, I think this week. Yeah, no, it comes out this week, I think. Friday. If I get him Friday, that's going to be crazy. I'll show it on the weekly plays then, but yeah. Once Sora is out, it'll be time for that video, and that will come out the 29th. Anyway, moving on to the next thing. And that's it. Well, actually, that's it for February. Oh, yeah, my bad. Moving on to March, though. So for next month, I don't actually have as many videos planned for next month. I may add a couple more in, but I think March is just going to be pretty light overall. So as far as weekly blazes go, I will do a March news week. I have one Battleman video and one Bakugan video planned as well for Battleman God Kept Tier List again. Assuming nothing new comes out. For Bakugan, was Spin Master ever good? Bakugan discussion. Alright. I honestly, the more I've looked at Bakugan, the more I've realized I don't think Spin Master was ever good. I think Sega Toys Hard Carry Gen 1, and I have a whole theory on this that I want to talk about. And I thought it was interesting, so I want to make a video on that. That should be out in March. I don't know when in March. Maybe early March, but we'll see. I also have 4 Beyblade videos planned. We have Beyblade Sphinx Cowl 980 GN unboxing. Assuming Sphinx Cowl will be a March video, anyway. Next up, potential news video. Beyblade discussion. Yeah, if we get more news in March, I will make a video on that. Next up, is UX good enough? Beyblade discussion. Yeah. I want to make a video on UX kind of close to its release, talking about whether or not I think it was actually good enough or not. That'll be a fun video. Hopefully that gives me some time to collect my thoughts on it as well, and not be too reactionary. So, yeah, also for Beyblade discussions, I have a 0G discussion planned. I'm probably going to do that one in like April or May, I haven't decided yet, but if we don't get news next month, I'll push it up to March just so there's an extra video so we're not too light on videos. Anyway, the final video for March that I have planned is Reimagining Beyblade Burst Part 10, BU Extended Part 4. This will cover the final 6 bays that I have yet to give DB evolutions to. That's the end of this arc. Yeah, Reimagining Beyblade Burst is like a 5-arc series. The first arc was the, like parts 1 through 6, like all the going through every line type of thing. The second arc, parts 7 through 10, it's all the BU Extended stuff, giving every single other bay a DB/BU evolution. 6 more to go. Once I have those 6 done, I can make part 10. We're good. The third arc is parts 11 and 12. Those will be, well, part 11's the Bakugan Shoot stuff, part 12 Metal Fight, the remakes for both, and arcs 4 and 5 are each just one part. Part 13 is the Hasbro, like remaking Hasbro bays into Takatomi bays, and part 14, it's just like my own original creations, yeah. I have whole arcs for this series now, it's wild, so. Once part 10 comes out, I probably won't do anything in April. I don't know, maybe part 11 will be April. I might honestly want to work on that, because I'm tired of talking about DB and BU stuff. I've been conceptualizing those since like April. And then I kind of worked on it continuously through like June, made the video in July, started getting ideas for part 7 in late July, did that in August, and I've been working on it ever since. Want to do part 10 stuff? I might just write it out this week, honestly. Not tonight, though, because I'm tired, but yeah. Might try to do that soon, just so I can be done with it. That'll be nice. But yeah, we'll see. And then, yeah, I might actually want to work on the remake stuff just because I'll be like, wow, I could do something new for once. It's been forever. I haven't got to do anything new since, like, June, when I finalized the sparking stuff. Yeah, I made that sparking video on June 30th, I think. So, once I'm done with this stuff, it'll be great. If not, that'll be May, then part 12, probably June, potentially May if we're lucky. And I actually feel motivated. I'm saving parts 13 and 14 both for July for my 15-year anniversary, but yeah. Anyway, with that said, I think I had one more thing to talk about, but I forgot. Actually, maybe my voice is fine. I'm talking without too much trouble. It's been like 20 minutes. I should be fine. Unless it's like this weird like pain or whatever just doesn't go away, then I'll go to the doctor. But like, I hope I don't have to. Anyway. What else was there for me to talk about? Oh yeah. So, I thought I was going to record last week because I thought there was going to be a Nintendo Direct. There was not. If there's not a Direct this week, I feel like we're just not going to get one. They've been showing some random trailers, so I feel like we might not. If it happens next week, I'll make a Weekly Blaze. If it happens anytime soon, I will make a Weekly Blaze. But assuming it doesn't happen anytime after this week, then, well, there won't be a Direct Weekly Blaze. However, if it happens this week, then I'll just pair it with the news week. Why not? So, hoping we get one. It just always is exciting, so yeah. But anyways, that's really for this week. Or not this week, for today. So yeah. The rest of this Weekly Blaze will probably be pretty short unless we get a Direct announcement. If not, I'll just kind of give some brief updates on UX, and this video will probably be under 40 minutes long if we're being honest, so yeah. We'll also get Bottleman news, and that changes everything. But yeah, anyway. I think that's it, so. If we get a Direct announcement, though, then this video will probably be over an hour long, but if not, then, well, you could probably tell that it's not, or is. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, I'll come back next week. Oh my god, I can't. You could tell I did 2 12-page essays. I am not talking correctly at this point. I'll come back later in the week, once we get more UX stuff and any other news that happens. I'm gonna shut up now. I can't. I can't talk. Alright, it is now Thursday, I think. Let me check. Yep, Thursday at 4 a.m. Alright, so. Yeah. We got the Korokoro drop and no Nintendo Direct. There might be a Direct Mini or something. I don't know, but like. There'll be a Shadow drop. So probably a Mini or like a partner showcase, so I don't really care about that too much. I'll talk about it if it happens, but we'll see. There was a Splatoon 2 drop, or Splatoon 3 news thing. I'll talk about that maybe tomorrow just because I'm kind of interested in that, so leave that for tomorrow or the day after, and we'll see what happens with that. But anyway. Korokoro. No Bottleman news. Bottleman is more than likely dead, so I will be going and making my final Bottleman videos. I will probably start the first one tomorrow, talking about why Godcap was not good. Well, Thursday or Friday. I haven't decided yet, but yeah. Also, wait. Oh yeah, for videos, I'm going to be swapping out a video. I'm not going to be doing the Gacha problem video because I feel like the random booster video is already kind of that. I think I'll wait a little bit longer, maybe a few more months, just see how things pan out, and then I might make a sequel video, but I feel like right now it's a little bit too soon. So we'll hold off on that one, but instead I'm actually going to bring up the UX video, like, is UX good enough? I'll do that, like, in about a week or so. Probably record that and the Ballin video in the next couple days. And I'm going to do another video, the actual, like, news video today. And that'll be that. I guess I just have the one other video for February to make, which is the Amiibo ones, yeah. As far as the Beyblade news goes, nothing really crazy of note. We know the names now, but nothing, like, no crazy gimmicks have been revealed. We got Drone Buster 160 XL. XL has like 16 gears, or 16 spokes, I'm going to call it, on the gear, and yeah. Is it raining out? Sounds like it. Anyway. Should go very fast. Just going to say, prediction. People are going to complain about wear. I don't know if it'll be the stadium or the bit or both, but I'm predicting right now people are going to complain about wear at some point with this thing. I could already see the videos. I actually might have already mentioned this, but yeah, anyway. Moving on to Wizard Rod 570 Disc Ball, that's the name. I think I already said everything I wanted to say about this thing. It looks fine. Sure. And then probably the one that I was the least certain on is Hell's Hammer 370 Hexa. So it is Hexa. I don't like that name at all, but it is what it is. Hexa, it's like, it almost reminds me of like a six-sided version of Edge. I don't know why they decided to do this, but again, it is what it is. So, yeah. After seeing the official models of these things, like in full, as well as like in person looks at them, not in person, but like, you know, a video of Takara showing the actual physical products, I think Drone Buster actually looks really good. Probably one of, if not the best, Babel X Bay so far. I think Wizard Rod is very mid. It looks like a typical X Bay. Probably on like the higher end of X Bays, but it just seems very, very mid. Which is like, I guess, why not? It's not really good, but yeah, anyway. Yeah, I don't like it that much. If it wasn't for like the UX changes or whatever, I really would not care, but anyway. Hell's Hammer. This is worse than I thought. I think the blade, I thought looked pretty cool. I'm now thinking it just kind of looks whatever. And Hexa is awful, so I don't know what they're trying to do here. Parts aren't great in general, but also just the theming of this thing is pretty bad, so not a fan of this thing at all. Also don't like the new UX stuff. Like, I don't like the fact that the gear chips don't move and they don't have a cover anymore. Like, what happened? Why is that? That's really stupid in my opinion. So yeah, I don't know how to feel about that, so... Well, I do know how to feel about that, and I don't like it, so yeah, anyway. Also, like, the prongs in the middle being plastic instead of metal now, I guess that's fine, but yeah, whatever. These bays, I don't think they really needed to be a new line. They just seem like evolutions to me. With like minuscule differences. A couple of them being dumber as well, like the gearship stuff, so yeah. I think that's really all to say about it. It's kind of uninteresting, honestly. Yeah, so that's that for UX. I do have a couple Pokemon cards sitting there. I'm about to make my discussion video, so I'm gonna do that. But before that, go ahead and sit down on the chair there and put the camera on the tripod and open up this Pokemon card packs that I just happened to get. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Let me zoom in. Obsidian Flames and Paradox Rift. I believe this is the older of the two. We got Dragonite and a Dragon Terra type. Have not opened up too many Scarlet and Violet packs yet, so I was curious. I believe, yeah, these are one from the back nowadays, and we have Reveroom there. I don't know what the code cards do, so I'm going to open off camera, but it is one from the back, I believe. Let me get that situated. Okay, it was upside down anyway, but yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot Hollows have shiny borders now. That's why I saw that. Commons. Uncommons. Oh, we got Greavard. Yeah, Greavard and Houndstone. Cool. Ah. Diggersby, that's just uncommon, alright. They Wiglet reverse, and... oh wait. Volcarona reverse. Oh yeah, there's two reverses, I forgot. And an Entei Hollow. Pretty nice hollow, actually. I will take that. Now let's move on to Paradox Rift. I guess if I wanted an Ultra Rare, I'd probably want it out of the newer set. just generally it's the better way to go. So anyway, um, pack matches the cardboard. Interesting. The hell? No. Oh, that's high HP for commons. Usually you don't see them like that. Anyway. See our first. Another uncommon, okay. First reverse is a Plusle. We also got a Panpour, and our rare is a Chien-Pao holo. Nice. Legendary. Both legendary holos. That's pretty cool. Well, legendaries as holos, so yeah. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention. While I'm sitting here, let me pull out my phone just to be sure on the parts, but it looks like it's a WBBA store exclusive. It's called a B4 store exclusive, but I think it's the same thing as like the Burst WBBA store exclusives, but Shark Edge 560 gear flat. It is a blue painted Shark Edge with 560 and gear flat, yeah. This was leaked a while ago, but it is apparently happening, so I do actually want to pick that one up, because it does look really cool, so yeah, we'll pick that one up probably. Assuming it's like a normal like B4 store exclusive, and that's like booster price or something. Like, if I could pick that for, like, I might not get it right away, but if I could pick that up for like $25-30 and like within a couple months of release, I'll be happy. But anyway, if any other Beyblade stuff comes up, I will make a video on it. Not a video. We'll talk more about it in this Weekly Blaze, but otherwise I'll probably just either end it or talk. Well, no, I'll talk about the Splatoon stuff, and if there's any direct stuff happens, I will talk about it then as well. But yeah, as far as today goes, I think that's it. So we'll record sometime before the weekends again. So yeah. Alright, it is now Saturday, almost 2 a.m. Last clip of the week. There was no Nintendo Direct, so like nothing at all. So if there's one next week or something, I will make a video or another Weekly Blaze and talk about it then. But assuming there isn't, I believe I'm skipping 3 weeks, and then March 10th through the 16th will be the next Weekly Blaze for the March news week, and will there even be Beyblade news that week? I don't know, because, well, UX comes out end of March. I don't know if we're getting any more releases until, like, late April anyway, so our next Koro drop might not be until, like, for Beyblade, might not be until, like, April. So I don't know, I'll have to keep some stuff in mind for next month, just so I can at least make something, but yeah. I do like the Splatoon stuff, though. As far as the update goes, I don't play multiplayer very much, but like you do have the new Dualies and Umbrella. Dualies have like an interesting thing where it's like the regular firing mode is like really far apparently, but then if you go into like the turret mode, it's like really fast and short range though. So it's an interesting split. New Umbrella is pretty strong. Also has a very quick moving shield. So once you use it, it like basically just goes right away. So. And then that moves, and yeah, it should be pretty good. I don't know. Umbrellas are weird. I don't like them too much, but thought I was. But this one seems like it might actually be decent. It might be a decent hybrid of actually having some speaks. I don't like the Umbrella. Splat Umbrella is the best. This looks like it might be a bit stronger than the Splat Umbrella, but also has the shield that moves quicker. Might just be like a little bit better than that. I don't know. We'll see. If it's better than the Splat Umbrella, I'll be happy. Undercover is just terrible, but anyway. As far as the dualies go, though, I don't like dualies that much. They're fun, but I'm not great with them. This one, it's kind of gimmicky, which isn't bad. I don't know. Generally prefer the other ones, like the Tetra dualies a lot with the rolls and stuff. But yeah. Aside from that, there's like a new stage. Cool. We'll see if we get a second stage or not. If not, that might not be a good sign. New Splatfest thing, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, more second kits. Are we going to get third kits? Please? Any day now? I'm really, because I mean, it looks like June's gonna just be like the rest of the second kits, and it's like kind of worried about that because okay, we get the rest of the second kits in June. Then it's like they said 2 years of updates. So does that mean 2 years from like are we ending on like the June update then? Like, is it gonna or are we getting like a 2 year anniversary update? I imagine the latter, right? Or are they just not going to give us third kits and we're just stuck with these? It's like, oh, yep, we have too many weapons in the game now, so we are just doing second kits. That'd be really stupid though, because I don't imagine it takes that much effort to make third kits. Like, yeah, they have to reskin stuff, but it's like it's a reskin. Like, come on. Aside from that, aside from the reskin, it's literally just like putting a sub and special in a kit. Like, it can't be that hard. Um, does it take dev time? Obviously, but it can't take that much dev time. Like, I don't know what they're doing with the like content update cycle. It's been so bad, but side order though, that's looking interesting. I'm not really too big into roguelikes, so I'm actually not sure how I'm gonna feel about this. I guess this could be what I talk about in March. Yeah, that actually works. Unless we get a direct next week or something, but yeah. I guess it could be a good March topic to talk about in case there just straight up isn't news that week or month. But yeah, apparently there's something like you can complete the tower, and like if you, well, you don't complete the tower, you have to reset from the bottom, but then you get more, you get like stuff to upgrade your gear over time, so you can keep taking it on. But apparently it's just the tower. So like, is the story mode just going to be really short or something? But I feel like they're good with the story, so I don't know how they're. Are there multiple towers? Is there like checkpoint? I don't know how it's gonna work. It's very weird, but yeah. Curious to see how it is. I guess I will be trying it pretty soon, and then again, we'll talk about that in March, probably in the next weekly plays. Um, yeah, it's gonna be very weird. I just please don't make Marina the main antagonist because there's like the whole thing that's like, oh, the top of the tower is the main antagonist, and it's like, no, it's gonna be Marina, isn't it? Like, come on. I feel like Splatoon 1 was fine because we didn't know DJ Octavio at all at that point, so having him as the leader was fine. Having him as the antagonist in Splatoon 2, I don't know about that one, but I kind of understand. Octo Expansion had a fine final boss, no problems with that one. Um, and then Splatoon 3's, I feel like it was really obvious, but it was almost so obvious that I didn't think that they would be that obvious, so I'm kind of fine with it. But this one's like, okay, no, Marina, she actually is too obvious. Like you can't do that one. Um, I hope that they're even if she's an antagonist or something like I don't know mind control or whatever. Assuming that's what they do, I do hope that there is something else that is the main antagonist and it's not just her. Because again, if she's like a fake out, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But don't make her the final boss, please. That would really suck. Um, do something cool. I'm just gonna say right now, I really like Splatoon 2 a lot. I kind of like Splatoon 2 more than 3. Obviously 3 technically better, but at the same time, like, I don't, just the vibes of Splatoon 2 I liked more. Maybe it's just the time period, because, like, I played Splatoon 2 most in 2017, 18, kind of 19. And I guess I just like the vibes of back then a lot more than now. That could be it. Especially, like, 2018 Octo Expansion. Like, I don't know, it just feels like that was, like, like, because Octo Expansion clearly had, like, kind of vaporwave, lo-fi vibes to it, and I just liked that a lot, and it definitely was synonymous with, like, 2018, so maybe that's why I like Splatoon 2, and that actually could be the reason. Side Order is not that for sure, which, I mean, that's fine, but I kind of wish there was more than just, like, the white rooms, like, the pastel colors, like, the black, and, like, ink enemies or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. I'm definitely not looking forward to this as much as like I was Octo Expansion or even like the main story of Splatoon 3. It could very well end up being great. No question, but I don't know. I'm just a little bit worried about it. But yeah, I guess next time I come back, which again likely will be in a few weeks, I'll talk about it and talk about my thoughts on it. I don't know if I'll have 100% of it by then or 1000% of it, as Splatoon likes to say, but if not, I'm sure I'll have at least beaten the main story, and then I'll have to go back for every upgrade and beat everything that there is. So that should be fun. Yeah, we'll see. Hoping for the best, folks. I mean, I like Splatoon a lot. The single players are great, so I really want to like this. In preparation for Side Order, because I thought it was going to be coming out in like summer of last year, I did 1000% every single other Splatoon game, which was rough. I mean, 3 wasn't bad at all. I was just like beating every level with the preset weapons. Like it was like 1 to 3, so that wasn't bad. You kind of get the collectibles as you go anyway, and or like upgrades and stuff. Octo Expansion's not bad. I guess Octo Expansion and 3 they're not bad, but like you have to do the final like secret level, which after Alternatives whatever, but like in Region 3 that was rough. But Splatoon 1 and 2 main stories, those were kind of problematic because like Splatoon 1, I counted the upgrades as part of 1000%, and that took forever. I had to play through the main story like 5 times to get all of them. And then there's the amiibo challenges, which don't count towards that, and I did all those. Like it's what 15 levels plus all 5 bosses with the roller, and then another set of that with the charger, which is fine. But then there's the other one, which is 11 levels plus 5 bosses, all 5 bosses with a time limit. But you get the Kraken every time you turn into the squid, which is cool. But then there's 4 of the invisible ink, or not invisible ink, limited ink levels, a lot of them having invisible blocks. Those were horrible. Did all that. Splatoon 2, upgrades, who cares? You know, collectibles, whatever, because you're playing through the game 9 times because you want to get every weapon done. You have to beat the game with every weapon, and there's 9 of them, and you can see how would that be a problem. I did all of it. I did all 4 of those single players, and now it's time for Side Order. So hopefully it's good. If nothing else, I hope it's at least better than 1 and 2. I hope it's not like the worst single player I've ever gotten or something. I'm very concerned if it's like, oh, you have to reset the tower. Like, is it just gonna be shortening the whole idea? Is just keep replaying it? Like that's not fun. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about roguelikes. So even if it's technically good, there is a good chance that I don't like this very much, and not looking forward to that. Anyway, that's all for today, or I guess this week. Gonna go ahead and make the UX discussion video now. Not the news one, that one's already out, but the other one. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's all for this video. So, be back in March, talk about Side Order again, and potentially some news if we get any. I'm not convinced we will, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I guess that's all for this week/month, because I guess I've been doing these like monthly now, but I still cover a week and whatever. Yeah, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.